Wanted to give you a quick trigger warning for this week's episode. There is some very graphic body horror descriptions ahead involving children, ? I mean, they're not really children, but consider this your trigger warning if that kind of thing upsets you. Critical hit Punch All Nazis takes place in the early days of World War II and combines high adventure with cosmic horror. All dates, locations, and historical events are thrown out the window in order to create a fun story, so don't put too much thought into historical inaccuracies. All accents are done poorly, but with love, and no disrespect is intended. Last time
on Critical Hit.
We shall sing songs about Newman and hopefully write him down into the history as one of the great resistance fighters.
There must be some resource somewhere in Venice that we can use to try and replenish a first aid kit.
Everyone gets into some very dark boats, and you motor across to Murano.
We'll wait for commotion from the warehouse, and then we'll break in.
Everyone's just kind of wandered away, and then suddenly you hear about a half a mile away a massive explosion, and you see a giant fireball just rise up into the air over the city of Murano.
Start running.
We will get into the museum.
How are you going to get into the museum? The doors are locked.
What type of doors are these? Are they just like big wooden doors?
These are big glass doors, like museum grade glass doors.
Like if we shoot out the glass, is like the glass part big enough to go through?
Oh, sure. It's full length.
Let's not shoot it, but
okay.
Yeah, we'll try to break the glass on one of the doors. Either
there. Yeah, you can see on the streets around the building, people are starting to wander out and start running down towards the dock area where the explosion was seen. So this area is starting to empty out very, very quickly.
Yeah, just we'll pop it, either break the glass on the whole thing and walk through, or just break it enough to, reach an arm around and unlock it from the inside.
Yeah, who's going to do that? Blisco, give me a brawn plus athletics check D1.
Why Blisco?
Why not? He doesn't get to do enough in this game.
Yeah, this is going to be the Blisco show. You're saying the spell too.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I'm willing to bet I am at the bottom of our brawn plus athletics.
That's all right.
Yeah, I did it. So.
Oh, you did. Oh, good. Okay, good. Yeah, you just grab a stone off the ground and you just walk right up to the glass and you just hurl it with all of your Nebraska strength, and that window shatters and you are able to walk into the glass museum.
Oh boy.
Everybody roll me a insight plus observation check. D2.
Okay.
I mean, you can literally now hear people yelling and screaming as they're running down the streets. Fire, fire, fire. And you can now smell this smoke, the smell of like explosives, like a fireworks, when during the 4th of July, when the whole neighborhood lights up and you can just smell that smell of gunpowder stuff. You can smell that and you can hear like other pops and explosions going off. There was the first explosion, but now you hear a bunch of like smaller explosions continuing down the street. Matthew, this smell of the incendiary devices kind of confuses you a little bit and kind of makes you a little panicky for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So please take one mental stress.
Does courage soak that?
Yes, it would.
Okay. So I'm.
Yeah, you
Okay.
had a complication. You had a complication on that. That's
Yeah,
why.
I saw. I was hoping you didn't, though.
No, I saw it. It's lit up nice and bright. This was a D1 for everybody, right?
That was what
I
you said,
think so,
yeah.
Which is
Yeah. So, Blisco, you notice it right away, even above the smell of all of the explosives. And Valentino, you smell it right away too. You can smell an odor of sulfur that is very familiar. It's not like the sulfur from the explosion. It's a sulfur smell that you have already dealt it. It's one that you have smelled already in your stay here in Murano. Dutch, you are just amazed by the pretty lights of the explosion. And you just go walking into the museum. You are a man with a purpose.
Yeah. Follow me, boys.
put a hand on his shoulder as we step in. There's another one. One of the dogs.
No, the sulfur is the Fraulein.
Oh, is it?
Or Frau.
Yeah. Frau Freitag and her...
I forgot she was smelling of sulfur, too.
Yeah, did the dog smell of sulfur?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
I just
smelled like
the
death.
demon thing.
Yeah.
Okay. My hand on his shoulder and like, the Germans are back.
We
And
hate those
tap my
guys.
nose.
Dutch will take his gun out and proceed slightly more carefully.
Okay. You guys, everyone is in the museum.
Yeah, we'll head for that main gallery.
You enter the Grand Display Gallery on the first floor of the Glass Museum of Murano, and it is quiet. I mean, beyond the sounds of, carnage going on down the street from the museum that you can hear even inside the museum. The moon is a little bit of moonlight is coming in through this great glass dome of the Grand Display Gallery, and the blue light is lighting up all of the display areas here. There's curved glass, very delicately curved glass of these swans that are on the display area. There's a 3-foot crystal bear that has been on display, and it looks fantastic. Little intricate ballerinas, so detailed, are also on all of these display areas. You are in the Grand Display Gallery. In the center is the podium, or the column where this red glass orb rests. All of the, you can see the doors in black on the north, southeast, and west. The white boxes are display stands, places where the glass is being displayed. The green rectangles are benches so that people can sit down and take their time and observe all this glass in its beauty. This room, even at night, is spectacular. Even with the lights off, this glass is spectacular in the moonlight. You are the only 4 people in this room.
Okay. Let's go to the corner.
Okay, you are all in the upper north east corner of the room. All please roll me a will plus resilience check.
Okay.
Is this a courage thing?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to use my Dauntless talent to add a free D20.
Okay, this is a D2 challenge, so. Let's
Got
go. Did
there.
you roll a success?
I
Good.
rolled 2.
Two successes.
You rolled 2 successes. Looks good. It's a D2. You walked up to this thing, not a care in the world. Valentino, you only got 1 success. Please take one mental stress.
Okay.
And you really don't want to be here. This urge for you to just kind of turn around and walk away is very strong. Dutch, you get 3 successes, so you now all have 5 momentum total. And Matthew, you definitely do not. Doc definitely does not want to stand in this area, and so you move off away from that corner. You're now standing closer to the column with the red orb on it.
Okay.
You can also take 1 mental stress, but you've got the courage, so that washes it. So
Okay, so I'm gone over here because I don't want to be in the corner where there's a ghost.
no, you don't know that there's a ghost there unless Dutch and Valentino have told you about the ghost.
We've mentioned the ghost, but we probably didn't say what side of the room she hangs out with
Oh.
or at.
I'm also going to imagine. I'm going to give you this one for free, but I'm going to imagine that you all checked out of your hotel rooms.
Oh, yeah, sure, totally. Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay. I'm also going to give you one, since this is a heist, and Rodrigo's favorite TV show is Heist. I'm going to give you one flashback moment.
To have brought something.
Yeah.
Oh, look at even all Fords in the dark up in here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's not one each. It's just one total. So
okay.
Make sure if you're going to use it, make sure if you as a group are going to use it, that you use it wisely.
Okay.
That doesn't sound like us.
Yeah, we're great at this.
If you're going to use it, make sure you use it.
Make sure we use it
I'll take out the
spectacularly.
wisely bit. I'll take out the wisely bit. All right. 3 of you are standing in the corner. You can all very clearly, even in the moonlight, make out these runes that are carved into the wall.
I will nudge Valentino forward.
Okay. Well, here goes nothing. The fall naga theranak nyarlothotep. Etchi ore nafel yogsothoth faga. Volkta lebonma yaha nagaft. Goka yaha nafla. Odora forbidden narlet.
At that moment, the lights turn on in the grand display gallery, and in walks the curator of the museum that some of you have met before. What is going on here?
Don't stop reading. I pull a gun on him.
Oh my! He also pulls a gun at you. You must all stop what you're doing immediately. You have no idea what you're getting into.
It's all right. Nobody's trying to hurt anybody here.
But step away. Step away now.
You step away.
He shoots at you, Dutch,
okay.
And he misses with complication. He shoots the great glass bear, and it shatters. Oh no! And you can hear a little click somewhere in the building, and what sounds like a soft alarm going off somewhere.
Okay, I'm gonna try and wing him.
Okay, you don't want to kill him. You're just going to try to take him down.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to. Like I'm not shooting him in the head.
Okay, all right. So you won't go for the coup de grace on this. All right, go ahead and try to take him down.
Let's see. That's coordination and fighting, right?
You're using your handgun. You said,
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
How much momentum do we have? I'm gonna borrow momentum
5.
just to make sure.
Okay.
2
successes. Roll some damage, please.
Damage on a pistol is 4 plus my insight. It's 1 more. 4.
Plus effects. What's your effect? Vicious?
The pistol. It has a salvo effect. In that it's vicious, but I didn't spend a salvo, so its other qualities are close and hidden.
Okay. You shoot him right into the shoulder, and he falls back onto the ground. How dare you? Do you not know who I am? Who would like to go next?
I guess I will.
Okay, let's go. What are you going to do?
The only thing that's happened is things shattered and alarm. Let things like come falling down on us,
it's not like a... No. The bars have not come down.
Okay.
This is a softer alarm. This is not like the big loud alarm when you guys tried to touch the glass orb.
Does the curator still have his gun?
He does. He's sitting on the floor, and he's, still trying to point a gun at you while clutching his shoulder with his other hand.
I'm gonna step over him with my handgun and just you're gonna hold up right there. Basically, I want to threaten him. I don't want to hurt him. He's not
okay. So you can use an will plus persuasion D2 on this.
Boy, there's our momentum.
There is momentum if you want to take one.
Yes, I would like to take one.
Okay.
This is not great rolls for Blisco.
Hey, 2 successes. He looks at you somewhat disgusted. You are going to regret this. And he throws his gun onto the ground.
Thank you.
All right, Valentino, you need to restart your spell because you were interrupted.
Okay. All right. Ifal naga the Ranak Nyarlathotep, et ye ore mnafel Yogsathoth Vaga, Vogta Lebunma, Yaha Nagaft, Goka Yaha Nafla. O door forbidden knowledge, hearken, by the watcher at the threshold, by the key and the gate, by the spheres beyond spheres, by the weave of fate, release thy bonds, let the seal be broke. Yil Yung Nagaft, Daho Habagda, Daho, unlock the gate, let the past awake, in the name of the lurker at the threshold, so it is spoke.
At that moment, the runes glow brightly, like with just this really bright, intense glow. And the curator's like, no, this is not good. And the glowing just gets more and more intense. And as the light kind of bathes the room, you can kind of make out an outline of a little person standing in the doorway. Rodrigo, let's see. I need you, Brian.
Okay.
To roll your magic. I need you to roll will plus academia. This is a D2.
Okay.
Let's see if this spell works.
You said I get to throw in a die for it.
You do get to also roll one die to assist.
Same pool.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Said will in academia.
Yes.
I will go ahead. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and use a fortune, I mean.
Very good. It's a perfect time to use a fortune.
My last fortune.
Unfortunate.
You have 2 successes already.
Ooh, hey, there's a 6, so that's a success.
So 3 successes. And
nothing
Rodrigo
for me.
does not assist you. He wanted you to say "ifal," and you said "ifal," and the correct pronunciation was "ifal." So, yeah, good job. The little shape of the person that is standing there just slowly starts to fade and disappear as cracks start to form around the runes, all the way around, and a bright light is spilling out, and the wall, I should say, just kind of swings backwards on silent hinges. And on the other side is this brilliantly lit room. And inside you can see a beautiful curved swan, this curved neck of this swan that's in there, little intricate ballerina pieces of glass. There is a large bear, glass blown bear in there. On the far, and they're just like almost a replica of everything that is in the Grand Display Gallery is in this room. But for some reason, the objects in this room appear more clear, like the glass is more pure in this room, that the light that passes through the glass just seems to glow from within. Unlike even though the glass out in the main Grand Display Gallery looks pretty, this looks magnificent. On the far wall, you see, again, amongst all of this beautifully blown and carved glass, you see a red glass orb, and it is sitting on a stand, and next to it, you see something that you have not seen before in this museum, but you see a necklace. And at on the pendant on the necklace is a beautifully carved heart that looks to be out of crystal, which, yeah, sure. Okay. I guess it belongs in here, but there's a crystal necklace at the far side of the room. Before you can react, you hear footsteps running in. 4 men dressed in black come running in. They all have machine guns or handguns pointed at you. You must stop! You are forbidden from these! These are 4 members of the luminaries that you have now kind of figured out their MO. 4 of them are all pointing guns at you.
I'm behind them, right?
You are behind them.
I think I would like to go first.
All right.
So here's the question. If I attempt to intimidate them by cocking my shotgun and going chick chick and threatening to shoot them from behind and telling them to drop their weapons, Would that preclude me from actually shooting them should it become necessary?
That would be your action. You could still move,
Yeah.
but that would be your action. An attempt to intimidate.
An attempt to intimidate. I feel like that's what we should try, but I also feel like maybe we should just...
Hey,
I don't know.
Curator, why did you let these monsters open the door? You know this
All
is
right.
forbidden, but anyone but
I'm
us.
going to attempt to intimidate them.
All right, please roll a, what is it, reason
Mm-hmm.
plus persuasion, D3 in this case.
Ooh,
Okay. What do we got in the terms of that there?
momentum.
You have 4 momentum.
I'd like to use a monumentum.
Do you have fortune, perhaps?
You know, I do. If I use a fortune, what does that buy me?
I'd give you
2 automatic successes.
2 automatic successes?
It turns one of
Yes.
your dice into 2 successes.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
you'd still, if you are spending the momentum, you'd still get to roll 2 more dice.
Okay.
to try to get one more.
I would like to do that. And by my calculations, that will bring me down to 1 final fortune. Is that not correct, Stephen?
Yep, that is correct.
All right. So this will utilize 1 fortune. I will have 1 left. And I will get 1 success.
So you had, you are able, they are, this one man over here, here's the chick of the gun, and he must be a new initiate. He looks relatively young. He sets his gun down, but the other 3 do not. In fact, so that will be this man's turn.
Okay.
This man right here, the second, the second luminary, is just like, Roger, why did you do that? Pick up your gun. And he turns and he fires at you. And 3 successes. Nice. He fires off his shotgun, and I need a really quick look. I think it's a 6 on the damage here. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take 5 damage. Do you have any armor?
I do not.
All right. Then you also will take an injury.
Oh, no.
So you should have 4. No, you should have 3 stress remaining because you've got a fatigue plus you've got a mental stress. No, you soaked up that mental stress.
Yep. I don't have
You
any
have
stress currently.
You have 4 stress, and you have suffered an injury. The gun goes off, and all pandemonium breaks loose as you are struck by this gun full on in the chest.
Yeah, Dutch will look at Valentino real quick and be like, get the orb and the necklace. And turn around and fire a shot at... you said that only one of them dropped their gun, right?
Yeah, the one on this guy right here. I should have color coded them or done something so that we know which one it is. But
they do look different, but yeah,
I tried to make them differently so you can zoom in and kind of see.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll shoot the guy that's right next to him.
Okay, the one that turned around and fired at Doc.
Is that guy? Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, that's this guy right here. All right.
Well, actually, I'll shoot a different guy then. I'll shoot this one because I'm just a munchkin that way.
Sure, might as well.
Can I? He's going to be too close for a rifle shot, right?
You are within rifle range. This is a medium range from where you're at here.
There really isn't like any good place to take cover. Like I'm guessing these benches are very low.
Yeah, the benches are like bench height.
Yeah. So okay. I will take out my rifle and take a shot. Can I also aim, or is taking out my rifle and putting away my gun?
Aim.
Okay.
You may
I will aim at the guy. He looks like he's either wearing a blue or a gray.
Outfit.
His with a black hat.
He's been around for a while. His black suit is.
That's right. They're also supposed to be gray.
Yeah,
or they're also supposed to be black.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, his is faded. No, that's fine.
So 2d20 here. We're down to 3 momentum, but I feel like taking these guys out is kind of a priority. So I'm going to take a momentum.
Okay. 2
Or
successes. You hit.
2 successes. Can I re-roll that 17
Yes, you may.
since I aimed?
Yeah, you might as well, right? I mean, the only thing that can happen is the
Complication.
one thing that
Oh,
can happen is a complication. Yes, you fire at this man and you hit him, but you also pepper Blisco in the process, since he is in a direct line of sight from this. So Blisco, please take 1 physical damage or 1 physical stress, and then roll damage on this guy.
4.
or
And then what's the effect? Is it's vicious?
But I think it's just the salvo is vicious, so I didn't
okay.
spend a salvo.
Okay. Well, this guy seems to shrug off most of that damage.
Okay.
Jerk.
He in turn fires back at you, and he misses.
Ooh.
Who would like to go next?
Me.
All right, go for it, Bug Eater.
We've only shot one of them so far, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the handgun I already have out on that guy and fire.
Okay, he's right in front of you. Go ahead and give me a D2 on this.
Oh, I should have done more damage because I switched to my rifle.
Oh, go ahead then.
Oh, can do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So it's 2 more damage. So I'll roll 2 more dice
That's fine.
and 2 more damage.
Good. Yeah, he's still. I mean, he got hit, but he didn't go reeling back and have his chest start bleeding profusely like Doc did.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Blisco, take a shot at this guy.
I'm gonna aim. Pull up the gun, aim, and
Okay.
shoot.
Okay, you're using a handgun.
Yep.
Okay,
Already on me. I hit.
2 successes. Good. Please roll damage.
Oop.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, this time he gets hit pretty hard. He takes an injury and falls down to his knee, which your gun kind of took off. The luminary standing next to him looks at you, Blisco. How dare you shoot him, my friend? And he is also going to take a shot at you.
I was going to see if I could back up.
Oh, sure.
Like I was.
What are you going to back up on? Is this your 1 flashback? Oh, you're going to move back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He says, you still a shot at my friend. And he tries to shoot. He tries to shoot at you. And he misses.
Like I just got winged as the bullet whizzed past my head.
Yeah.
I would like to not be in between my allies and the enemy.
No, I understand that. Who has not gone yet?
I have not gone.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out the mask, put it on, look in that room.
Oh my goodness, there is a little girl standing right in front of you. Have you seen
Pardon?
my mummy?
No, still haven't find her. Sorry, and I'm just gonna like step past her and into there further, heading towards that orb.
The orb is glowing spectacularly. It is, with the mask on, it is the brightest thing in the room.
All right. Well, I think I'll slip the mask back in and get ready to grab the orb and that necklace and book it on out of here.
Okay, so you grab the orb and you start to move towards the door. The man that dropped his gun, he has recovered his senses, picks the gun back up, and he sees that you have the orb now, and he is going to take a shot at you, and I'm going to use one of my threats.
No.
Seems smart.
So I can have an extra die.
Would it be a bad idea to die for cover?
And he misses.
Okay.
Based on that roll, yes, it would.
Yes. The curator, now that he has nobody covering him, scrambles over and grabs his handgun, and he also tries to fire at Valentino.
Using his
And I'm
curator's
also-
eye class feature.
Yes. Use another threat here.
The one time I don't go in guns blazing. The one time.
He does succeed on this. Take 5 damage minus any
Armor.
Yeah, so just 5 damage minus any armor.
No, don't got really any armor.
All right, that also is a stress for you, or an injury for you. I'm sorry. It really hits your arm really hard, and you drop the mask on the floor.
Did we grab the armor off the
No,
fascists?
you did not.
Yes, we did.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
You guys remember that?
Yes, we did, and we put it on Valentino.
Oh, are you going to use your flashback? Okay, so you're flashing back to the point where describe the flashback, please, Rodrigo, or Blisco. Please describe the flashback, since you are the one that remembered
Had
this.
the idea.
so after Doc patches me up quickly on the field, I'm like, these guys took these hits really well. What do
They
we?
sure did.
What do they have?
Yeah, you go over and you examine the body, and you can see that one of the spots where the bullets, tore apart his shirt, you can see what looks like some kind of a tough hide armor or some kind of a leather armor underneath his jacket. And very quickly, before other people can arrive, you are able to strip his clothes down and take the armor and throw the body in a heap along with Newman and the other person, so you can create your satanic symbol there in the little gondola factory area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that when we flashed into Bug Eater's mind, like we were all cars.
Yeah, wasn't that clear?
All right, so that is 2 armor. So instead of 5, you go from, what were you at, 10 to 7? Is that what you're at? And you take no injury?
Yeah, no injury. It was 5 damage, so I'd take 3.
Right, and you were at 10, correct?
Oh,
yeah. So you would have 7. You would have 7 remaining.
6, 7. Yes, you're right.
Okay, and you don't take an injury, so you don't have to worry about that. So flash forward now. Kaboom! You get hit in the chest, and it hurts. But fortunately, that flak jacket that you guys took off of that fascist, because you remembered that the resistance told you that they wished that they had armor, but they did not. That saves you miraculously. It's like a miracle has happened.
It's amazing how that happened right after I got shot.
Yeah, Doc's not looking good. He's got 4 stress left. Let's see.
If you had the football when you got shot, we would have done it for you.
Guys
We are
stupid.
at the top of the round, and Valentino, you did not drop the mask because of this, because you didn't take the injury.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, you hear, "You must halt what you are doing immediately!" And into the room marches Frau Freitag and her six children. The children are, dressed in their finest brown shirt regalia. Yep. They all have blonde hair. The boys have their hair cropped very closely. They have blue eyes. The girls all either have a blonde bob or their hair is tied back into a braid. They are all marching kind of in unison, and they encircle this whole quarter of basically this whole quarter of the room. We knew when we got back to the homeland that this was not the orb we were seeking. And she pulls out this red glow orb that, Valentino, this does not glow. This does not glow like the one that you just saw when you were wearing your mask. It looks pretty. It looks like a really good reproduction. She throws it on the ground and smashes it. You must be the ones that Montauk and Dienstag told me about. Very clever to wait until we've made They first move, and then you come in afterwards like little scavengers. This will not happen again. Give me the orb.
Your mother's a scavenger. I want to shoot her.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. She points a gun at you, Valentino, and gives you the option of giving the orb to her.
So ain't gonna happen. Can I book it out
Very
here?
well. No, you're not going to be able to move. Very well. Children. And she raises her, like, a little staff that she has, and she utters a little spell, and she utters something that you can't hear. And every enemy in this room now has a +2 difficulty to hit. That includes the luminaries and the curator. The children start to convulse. And you see them twitching and shaking. And you hear one of them. And you see blood just starting to pour out of one of the children's mouths and running down their clean, pressed uniforms. Another one, the eyes start bleeding. Another one, the ears of blood is starting to ooze out. Another one, the girl turns and looks at you, Doc, and you can just see a big chunk of her face just slough off and splat onto the ground. And her body continues to melt and dissolve as bits of body just drip onto the ground, creating bloody messes. In fact, all of the children now, hair is falling out. Eyeballs are falling out and onto the floor. An arm falls off one child and splats on the ground with a very loud, sickening thump. And the bodies start to rip open, and emerging from those bodies are these creatures, these things that have very big eyes, very big ears. They have rows and rows of sharp teeth. They have smallish bodies, but they have long, thin arms. And at the end of their arms are 3 claws, or 3 fingers with the very sharp claws on the end. And they are all just kind of giggling and laughing. And let me bring them.
Steven, do you need a hug?
Oh, no, I'm having fun. There are these crazed creatures now standing around the room, kind of surrounding all of you. One of them suddenly leaps at the nearest luminary, and as it leaps, it lands on top of the man's back and shoulders and just starts gnawing and clawing at his face and head. The luminary, is immediately starts trying to swat at the creature and try to get it off of his back. His gun starts firing randomly around the room. Fortunately it misses, but all of the glass just starts shattering. This glass dome above you shatters, and glass rains down into the grand display gallery. Everybody, please give me 1 physical damage from glass shards raining down on you from the skylight above.
With armor.
Retroactive armor.
So what are you at, Rodrigo?
12 of my armor eats 1 physical damage.
So Matthew is at 4.
Yeah.
Rob is at 7.
Yep.
And Brian is at 7.
Okay.
So yeah, the glass rains down upon everybody in the room. Let me adjust their stats.
Ooh.
The curator, a giant piece of glass, comes crashing down and just slices his head clean off. And he's dead on the floor. He looked up and saw this glass shard coming at him, and he just tried to raise his arms up and scream as he knows that he's about to die and realizes his work did indeed kill him in the end.
Oh.
Alanis Morissette will not be born for several decades.
Another imp or another creature comes jumping across and leaps over the column in the middle of the room that is holding the apparently fake glass orb as it attempts to attack Doc. Doc, please roll a agility and fighting.
Okay. 0 successes and a complication.
0 successes and a complication. All right. This creature bites down on you, and let me just make sure that he does succeed. So you are going to take one physical damage.
Okay.
He bites you hard on your ear. This is one of the.
Hey, I need that ear. Okay.
You might.
That
Another
leads
of the creatures.
to be in my semester.
Another one jumps across the room and grabs the luminary who is got the faded black suit on and attempts to attack him. And it only succeeds in grabbing a hold of him. This luminary is grabbed at this point. This another creature sees what one of his what his brother is doing, and he also moves in to attack Doc. So, Doc, if you would, another agility and fighting. You do have momentum as well.
Yeah, I think I'd like to spend some. All right. If he bites as hard as the last one and he bites me, I die.
No, you've got 3 physical left.
Okay. Okay. Then I will spend 1 momentum.
Okay.
And I will get 2
All right.
successes.
Yeah, you successfully avoid the attack from this creature.
Okay.
Another creature rushes forward towards another luminary and attempts to attack and misses. And the final one, one of the girls, you can tell because her bloody ponytail is there on the ground. Her scalp. Runs over to block Valentino and misses as well. And we are at the start of the turn. So remember now, all difficulty ratings are now at a D4 because Frau Freitag is used her spell.
To attack them.
Yeah, to attack them, yes.
I will go. Basically, what I would like to do is take my grenade,
Okay.
lob it at Frau Freitag,
Okay.
and before it gets to her, shoot it in the air.
So this is an area attack. So are you trying to just take her out, or are you also trying to take out luminaries and creatures, or...
What I'm really trying to do is I want to visibly, like my number one priority, I want to visibly injure her because I'd like to create a truth that is they're made of flesh and bone. Like, don't be scared of them. Also rolls are slightly easier.
So the truth is they're only a flesh and blood.
Right. So when you attack them,
right.
Yep. So when you attack them,
Right.
you call that truth, and the difficulty would reduce a little bit. And I'm willing to spend a fortune on that.
All right, you may spend a fortune on that.
Wow.
And then I will let you adjudicate what the attack actually would be.
It's just going to be a regular attack, but I will let you take this to a D3.
Okay.
You do need to, if you succeed, you will need to do at least 6 damage to her in order to break the spell.
Okay.
Does that sound right?
If you say so.
Okay. Remember, you can use momentum to add to your dice pool, and if you have any brawn abilities, you have 1. You can add that dice to your dice pool as well. You're using a fortune. So you're using a fortune, so there's 2 successes. You need 1 more success.
Well, but I'm using a fortune to create the...
Oh, right, to create the truth. Right, right.
So the damage would come from the grenade then?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And that would be brawn plus fighting?
Well, for ranged, it's coordination and fighting.
Okay. So that's there. I'll take the last momentum.
And you could also give me a threat. So keep that in mind as well.
That's true. I'll give you a
give
threat.
me 2 threat. So 2 threat you would need to.
Well, I'll leave the
add.
last momentum and give you a threat.
Okay. All right. Also, Doc has a first aid kit in case anybody needs a reminder of that.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never
3d20. Less than 14. Chambladu. 2 successes and a complication.
Two successes and a complication. So yeah, you overshoot your target just a bit, and it explodes over here. Please roll half damage on that grenade.
I believe that is.
I think the grenades are 4 or something like that.
It's
Or maybe they're 6.
think.
Okay, so yeah, roll 4 dice of damage.
Okay.
And if you want to throw in a momentum, you can throw in a momentum here.
Oh, to increase damage. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How much does it increase it by?
Just by 1 die.
All right. Let's try that. So I'm rolling 5 dice here.
5 dice. Yeah. Okay.
3 plus an effect. I don't know if that
I'm going to use
something.
the effect as an area effect, so it also impacts 1 additional creatures. So this bomb goes rolling right past Frau Freitag and explodes close to the column with the fake orb on it, and it rocks the room, and everybody can feel that. But Frau Freitag is kind of thrown forward a little bit.
Okay.
She didn't suffer enough damage to take away the spell, but now instead of D4s, it's D3s. And some of the shrapnel hit this one creature that was on top of the older luminary with the grayish suit, and it falls to the ground dead. You can hear it going as it slumps and falls to the ground.
Okay. And then if I can too, I will run in this direction.
Sure. Yeah, you run west.
Yep. Let's try to get out the northern exit since they're between us and every other exit.
The creature sees you starting to make a break for it, and it lets go of this one luminary that was the one that shot up the ceiling and caused the curator to die. It leaps from him and it leaps towards you, and you can hear it as it lands on you. If you would, this is a hand to hand, so this is coordination and fighting.
Okay. Do I have to get a D3 in this?
No, for this one you would only need a D2.
Okay, I will.
This is only on attack, so this is a defend action. So that's why I'm not going to make you do a D3 on that.
Oh, okay. No successes.
No successes. It bites down on your ear as well, and you take 2 physical damage off of that. Any armor can soak.
Okay, so I'll take 1.
All right, who would like to go next?
I think I would like to go next.
Okay. What are you going to try?
Okay, so I'm here.
Yep, you've got two of these creatures, these short, child-sized creatures that have big eyes, big mouth, full of teeth, big ears, leathery skin.
Grabbed?
You're not grabbed, but there is one on your back. There is one on your back, though.
Okay. So there's 2 of them. I can't shoot 2 of them.
You can shoot one. I mean, if you would have dual wielded, like I suggested, you could have. But
doesn't you
only have one handgun?
Doesn't he have the shotgun?
He does. That's a close range weapon, but it is not a dual wielding.
It doesn't
weapon.
Spread.
No.
Can I shoot the one on my back?
I don't think it's an area. Look on your gun. Is it an area effect gun? I don't believe it is.
No, it isn't. Reliable.
Yeah. Inaccurate. Reliable.
Yeah, so you can't use aim on this, but you can try to shoot the creature on your back.
I would like to try and shoot the creature on my back.
All right.
What's our momentum situation looking like?
0 momentum.
Am I able to first aid myself and attack?
Sure, you can use your first aid kit if you want.
Would I be able to do that and attack?
I'll allow it.
So I would like to use my first aid kit on the terrible.
You reach into your pocket and you pull out one of those bandages and you slap it on your chest to staunch the bleeding.
Yep.
And you have 3 momentum.
Woohoo! We got 3 momentum. All right, so if I use 1 momentum, I get an extra die. If I use
Correct.
3 momentum, I get an extra die and a free 20.
No.
No?
If you use 3 momentum,
get-
you get 2 extra dice.
2 extra dice. Okay. Do I need 2 extra dice?
I think,
I mean, it's a D3, so
yeah. So these guys are going to be very difficult to hit. Like, I don't know if by a D3 are you counting the truth that actually they're made of meat? and we
yeah,
can kill
that's
them?
what moved it down from a D4 to a D3.
Yeah. So that's still like at a D3, unless you are like good at guns, I would say just try to get out.
Okay.
I don't know if there's like a withdraw action or something like that you can do to like run more. But like
You could
shooting,
you could use your move in your minor to double run.
I mean, and Dr. Rasmussen, if you concur, like shooting at these guys at a difficulty 3.
Yeah. Probably not worth the price of admission.
Yeah, at like 10, 11s at guns is not going to go great for us.
Coordination.
Let me-
It's just none of us have a focus either.
Let me remind you that missed grenade killed one of those creatures at a
So,
well, it
doesn't-
damage of
yeah.
4.
yeah, but it doesn't matter if we can't hit them. Like a
True.
difficulty 3 is like I don't want to say like don't ever shoot these guys, right? But like if you're gonna shoot at them, you have to make it count. Like either we have like if we're shooting, we're going after that scepter, right? Because that's what's making things so hard to hit. Otherwise, I would say let's try and see if we can fair escape out of this place.
Okay.
Which is definitely rougher for Doc than the rest of us.
So
Right,
he might
so-
have to shoot.
Right. If I were going to try and get away from them, just like try and kick my way free or like leap away using the extensive combat training that we got back at Camp Lejeune.
You could try and get away from this creature by doing a hand-to-hand combat with it.
Okay.
An agility and fighting.
Would that also be a difficulty 3?
Yep. Well, yes, because you're attacking it.
Right. And I can't just
Otherwise,
run away.
otherwise it's just going to ride on your back and just continue to attack you.
I still think it sounds like I might want to shoot it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean you might have to shoot it.
If it's going to stay on my back and try and eat my face.
Do we have 0? We have 0 momentum.
We would
I'm
have
counting
0
that he just
momentum.
used the- yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if I
so
if I
you're
use the
rolling.
momentum to get 2 extra die, I would be shooting it with 4 dice.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, if you're blowing it all to roll 4 dice, that could actually
Yep. I would like to try that.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like to just take the gun and push it over my shoulder, shove it in its face, and shoot.
All right.
This could go incredibly badly. This is going to be awesome, you guys. 4 successes. Oh, no, wait. 2 successes.
This is inaccurate, so you cannot take aim on this.
Hang on. I apologize. Handguns are coordination plus fighting, right?
I thought you said you were using your shotgun.
Okay, would a shotgun still be coordination
They're
plus
both
fighting?
coordination and fighting.
Yeah, they're both coordination and fighting.
The number that I rolled there should be a 14 rather than a 12. The 12 would be what I would have for the agility for the hand-to-hand combat.
Okay. So that would give you an extra success.
It would be 3 successes.
All right. So you may try to deal damage to it.
Okay. I don't have any additional damage. I have an insight bonus. So that would be a thing. Okay. Hold on to your cheese sandwiches, gentlemen.
Slap the bandage, the bandage, the gauze on your chest to soak up the blood. And at the same time, you just take your shotgun and throw it over your shoulder and pull the trigger. And this thing blows up and green stuff splatters all over the grand display gallery. This creature, however, which is standing right in front of you, attempts to attack you. And so if you would, an agility and fighting.
Yep.
D2.
2 successes.
Oh,
3 successes.
3 successes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can
Boy,
move
all you got to do
away-
is shoot me in the chest, and I get good at this stuff.
you can move away from it in the opposite direction.
Yeah, head for the north exit.
All right, you start to head towards the northwest exit.
Northwest.
Frau Freitag does not like that you are trying to escape. She turns and pulls out a pistol, and she attempts to shoot you. She misses you as you are trying to make your escape.
This is good.
So, carrying an orb, can I, like, kind of one-hand the orb?
Sure,
Maybe.
you probably got a bag you could put it in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might just stuff the orb in a necklace in a bag, grab the grenade that I have and hadn't
Okay.
used, pull the pin and try to check it, see if I can't get, like, hereish and try to get both the...
Probably more like if you hit hereish, you could take out some luminaries and Frau Freitag.
Yeah, I was...
He's more worried about the monster.
Yeah, I was kind of wanting to get
Oh,
the
okay.
monster and Freitag at the same time. If that seems
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
all right. And maybe
You've got one momentum.
Yeah, I think I'm going to spend it.
Okay.
So what is this? This is going to be
This is a D3. This is a ranged attack.
okay.
So that's coordination and fighting.
3 dice, and here goes.
No.
Oh, complication, and yep, just 2 successes. Ooh,
2 successes and a complication. Yeah, you pull the pin, and because you've been juggling so much of this stuff, this grenade goes off right here.
Ooh.
So please roll half damage.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, half damage is enough to take out the creature closest to you. It blows, when the explosion goes off, it is thrown into the display case, and more glass figurines and objects and bowls and stuff just shatter as it slams into it, and gooey green stuff is dripping out of its body on to the floor.
Ew.
Yeah, ew. This luminary that dropped his gun earlier but has picked it up, he still looks at you as, you'll need to put back the orb. And he takes a shot at Valentino. Oh, shoot. 3 successes.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
I get a threat here. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Minus
Okay.
2.
-2. Yep. So down to 5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay, that is his turn. Blisco, I think you're the only one of the group that has not gone, unless you want to pass for a moment or do something else.
And Valentino, oh, never mind. I guess we're past his turn.
Did you want me to book it?
I mean, I'd figure.
Yeah, kind of.
I was hoping to blow up a few more things before I ran away.
I
Okay.
mean, you did, didn't you?
One thing. All right. But anyways, let's go.
Are the 2 wingy thingies close enough together that I can drop a grenade between them? Or drop my grenade between them, potentially?
Here, no, they're too far away.
Okay.
If it were me and I was going to throw a grenade, I'd want to hit as many people as possible. So I'd drop it here or here, so that you could at least hit like 4 people, 3 or 4 people with the grenade.
Show me how it's
to
done.
kill the luminaries? These guys are the luminaries, right?
Yeah, they're the luminaries.
But the
They're
local
shooting at you, they
luminary
just-
chapters are trying to kill us too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
aware. They weren't supposed to be the bad guys. We're just
It's a
They
small
weren't?
group.
I mean, technically they're not. Technically you're the bad guys. You were stealing from them.
I mean,
yeah, and they were actively trying to protect this thing.
Yep.
As far as I'm aware, they were trying to do what is right. We were just like, we think we know better.
well,
I mean, it happens, right?
welcome to 1939 and everything the United
welcome
States
to
is about
war.
to do.
Yeah. Welcome to war.
Yeah.
Everything's
We're Americans.
complicated.
We're Americans, that's right.
Drop grenade about here-ish.
Okay.
Get the
Go
4
for
of those
it. D3.
things.
D3.
Can you aim with a grenade?
No, you can't. But Blisco does have a fortune that he has not used. in this.
Yeah, I will go ahead and use one of them.
Steven's trying to drain our fortune.
I mean, I've still got one left after that.
Oh,
Yeah.
goody.
Matthew, Rodrigo, and Rob all have fortune left.
Yeah, that's true.
Rodrigo's already used his fortune in this scene, though.
I
So you
use
have
one
2
as well.
successes automatically.
Why?
Ooh, complication.
Why?
Oh,
Why?
Yeah, your grenade again lands way short of your intended goal. Please roll half damage, and let's see if anybody gets damage from this.
Does insight add into this damage, and how does that work for me?
Yes.
Well, I didn't
It's
add.
just one extra. It's one extra dice of damage.
Hey.
2 damage, or none of them take damage. Nobody takes damage.
Dang it.
But they don't. The dust quickly clears, and let's see where we're at. This guy is not happy with that, and
Yeah,
he turns towards you.
I finish out.
Sure.
Like, we are booking it, right?
I'm booking it.
All right. Can I go behind that wall?
No, this is a solid wall.
What is the white thing? The big.
That is a display stand.
Can I go behind the display stand at least? Would
Sure you
it be
can,
able to give me
yeah.
some amount of cover?
Yes, it will give you 2 cover.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yes, I will go however far that direction I can go.
Yep, right there.
Cool.
You now have 2 cover behind there.
That is better than I had before.
Yep. The luminary here, though, sees you running, and he tries to take a shot at you,
Oh.
and he misses.
Oh boy.
And so that is his turn. This luminary, has he gone? Let's see. Yeah, he has not gone. He is going to try and take a shot at Valentino,
Ah,
and he succeeds.
We forgot to set the truth that famously these guys are bad shots.
You take 1 damage, and you can soak that with your armor, so 0
Yep.
damage. He does shoot at you. And and this final luminary also is like, this is your final warning. Drop the orb.
God.
He's nervous. He doesn't know what these creatures are.
Mm.
He does take a shot at you and hits for 2 damage, which you soak
Yeah.
because you got to that. All right, this creature right here, he sees an opportunity and fresh blood. He notices that these guys are not bleeding. The luminaries are not bleeding very much, so he's going to turn his attention to Valentino.
Ah,
And he's going to leap forward, and he is going to try and grab you as well, Valentino. So please let us do an agility plus fighting, and I'm going to use one of my threats.
gross.
I know, right?
And we do not have any momentum.
Oh, okay. No, you don't have any momentum.
Oh, for 0 success.
0 successes. So it is
Double
a
19s.
tie.
Oh,
It is a
okay.
tie.
Ah,
All right, that is the end of the round. We are at the top of the round. There are these crazy creatures with big ears and teeth and claws, gnashing and jumping at people. There are luminaries that are opening fire on you. There's Freitag, who is shooting at you, and she also has cast a spell that is making it much harder to hit your targets. Who would like to go now?
I'll go.
I kind of
Okay.
wish we had another flashback because,
And I gave you one. I gave you the one
I know.
flashback, and quite frankly, it saved your life. So
yep. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it'd be a little late to say. Would it be by chance we have the other replica orb from the gift shop in my bag?
not in your bag.
Nope. Okay.
Good thinking,
Never
though.
mind.
If you put it in Rodrigo's bag, yes, you would have been, or Dutch's bag, you would have totally been totally where I thought you guys might go with it. But no, you're good.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead.
Yep. I'll switch to my handgun
Okay.
and take a shot at this monster and try to continue booking it towards the exit.
Yeah, it is right in your face.
I need 3 successes to hit it.
3 successes. Yep.
I will give you a threat.
All right. I will take it. Don't sound so bad about giving me threat, Rodrigo.
Oh, it's fine.
You forgot what?
We could give you a threat to get.
2 successes.
Hey.
All right, you
That's-
fire and miss the
Yeah.
creature.
Oh.
Okay. Can I continue
in
moving?
turn, you can move
Yeah.
to here. The creature is still on you, and it attempts, and I will use one of my threat that I have received. And it will try and bite your face some more, Rodrigo. So please, agility and fighting.
1 success.
Yeah, you defend. It is distracted by a shiny piece of glass that it sees on the on one of the display cases and jumps over to the display case. And Frau Freitag screams, 9! I have told you not to do this!
Poor Gunther. He just wants to frolic with the other monsters,
Yeah.
and they're making him fight.
I have lost track of which ones are the boys and which ones are the girls. So, all right. So that is the creature's turn. Who would like to go next?
Would I have to do anything to disengage from this thing on me?
No, you're not grabbed. You're not grabbed.
Okay. I just kind of want to.
It's not big. It's not big enough for you to be held.
Book it to the left.
You can try. Sure. Go ahead and do your move action. You're going to do 2 move actions. You can get as far as Rodrigo. Otherwise, 1 move action will take you halfway to Rodrigo.
Yeah, I'll do 2.
Okay. All right. The luminaries begin to give chase. One of them moves. This guy right here. What is his name? His name is Freddy. He is going to fire upon you. And I'm going to use a threat. Give myself another die. And he succeeds. Big time succeed.
I don't think that's how threat works.
1, 2, 3, 4. You take 4 damage.
Who does?
Valentino.
Okay.
Minus any armor. So that takes you down to what, 3?
3. Yep.
Okay. So that's him. The other one also sees what's going on, and he steps over and also wants to take a shot at Valentino. He fires and misses at you. Who would like to go next?
I'd like to get out of here.
Okay.
Where's Blisco?
He is hiding
I'm
behind
at the very top
plate
of the map.
case.
Okay, so I don't need to wait. I would like to run and run and run like a constipated wiener dog. How far can I get?
You can run up next to Valentino if you like.
Pow! Is this the door?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this creature smells blood in the air, and he's just on you. Please roll agility and fighting, please.
Okay. 2 successes.
He succeeds in attacking you.
Mhm.
You take 4 damage.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm sorry. You take 3 damage. You take 3 damage.
That's my Mike Hagar just died noise. I have filled my stress. Now
Doc
what?
falls to the ground. You're not dead.
Right?
You just fell to the ground.
Am I in a coma?
You are unconscious, so technically you have nothing that you can do in this scene.
Okay.
But if these creatures continue to attack you, or if someone continues to shoot you, you basically have 2 attacks left on you. And that's the remainder of your stress. And if a creature bites you, that would be 1 injury. If it bites you again, that would be your 2nd injury, and then you would be dead.
Okay.
So that's where you're sitting right now. Let's see.
Okay. Can I
This-
stabilize myself while I'm in a coma?
No, you cannot. You cannot do anything else in this scene. Somebody else could try and stabilize you, and there are certainly people that have very strong stabilize skills. Rodrigo is at a 12. Blisco is at an 11. Valentino is at a 10. They can attempt to stabilize you. This guy, he doesn't know what's going on with Frau Freitag. He just knows that there's somebody who is trying to steal the orb, and he goes running after, and he tries to shoot at Valentino, and he misses.
Good.
Blisco, would you like to go next?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't shoot. The thingy that Freitag has is like glowing and whatnot, like blatantly, obviously the source of the difficulties. Correct?
Yep, correct.
I would like to see if I could possibly destroy that by shooting it.
You would. It's a difficulty 3. You're going to have to do at least 6 damage to her.
Mm.
Which, you've got a pretty powerful weapon, which I also believe has aim on it.
Yeah, the Foe Seeker is accurate. If I want to pull that out here.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't it have like massive damage?
It does.
Mm-hmm. And piercing. And all sorts of stuff.
Why haven't we... Oh, sorry.
Because I was trying to go for...
Subtle.
1, I was trying to go for subtle. 2, the second...
Grenades.
Yeah. My first one, I pulled out the handgun because I was trying to threaten a guy, not obliterate someone's existence. The second one was because I had the handgun out already.
I'm sorry,
The third
I
one was
can't
because I
hear
wanted
you
to hit
over
multiple
the
people.
blood coming out of my major arteries right now.
What major arteries?
The vena cava,
I'm just
the
assuming they
fibia,
don't really
the
exist anymore.
tibula,
at this
the
point.
Isles of Langerhans. All of my major arteries are on fire.
His ampullae of Lorenzini.
Should I give him a threat?
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Yeah, you need it. It's a D3 to hit her. So
Should I give him more than one threat?
So-
the other option is to you use one of your fortunes, your last fortune.
Yeah, if you can give him a threat and spend a fortune.
Yeah, I can do that. Give him a threat, spend the fortune.
Okay, so you get 3 die.
Pull us out.
So now you're able to roll 3 die. You use your fortune. You only now have to roll 2 dice. And one of them is a
display case as an aim. Isaiah.
Yeah, so it's kind of
Steadying.
hold it down. Yeah.
All right.
Recoil compensator.
It's just like it's a physical object. It's steadier than I am holding it by myself.
She sees you pull out this weapon. Where did you get that?
Good God!
Use your aim.
Is it 1 die or both dice?
Just 1.
Just 1. Oh my!
Robert.
Oh my God!
Oh man!
This gun is useless.
Yeah, because it's the gun's fault.
At least there wasn't complications.
I have hit once with this thing.
Yeah, we'll switch. Well, clearly you're the sharpshooter here, so we'll give you the rifle, and I'll use the Ghostbusters gun.
Yeah, you miss you miss pretty bad, and you strike the column that holds the fake glass orb, and the glass orb falls onto the ground, and now a blaring alarm goes off, and instantly the gates all close.
Son of a...
I didn't even have a complication there.
Yeah, he didn't even have a complication.
I know, right?
I just rolled terribly.
That's the part that sucks.
Well, join us next week, and we'll get to that Harry Dresden thing that Stevens tend to want to do.
This is basically that. This is better than that. All right, we've got a luminary here who kind of is starting to figure things out. He turns and tries to fire at Frau Freitag.
Oh, now
and succeeds in hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hits her for 5.
Then she dies.
Nope, she does not die, but she is super annoyed by what has just happened. But the stick continues to glow. She is again, how dare you? She turns towards the luminary guy, shoots him, succeeds, and he loses an ear with that. Took enough damage to take a stress on that. So yeah.
Anybody else having deja vu?
All right, so that's Frau Freitag, who has not gone in this round. Oh, this final demon. He sees the pretty light, and he jumps over and attempts to attack you, Blisco. If you would, we are doing a hand-to-hand, so that's agility and fighting.
That's not where that goes. 2 successes.
Very good. 2 successes. You are able to move away from this creature.
Move away from this creature towards the next creature in line, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could. Yeah, that's fine. All right, that is the end of that round. Top of the round. Who would like to go first? There is a passed out Doc next to you, Valentino.
Since we're pretty much trapped in here, as much as I want to help Doc, I think I need to stop anything from chomping on him. So I think I'm going to just pull out my pistol and try to shoot at that winged creature above him.
Okay. Give me a threat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much have to.
Yep, go for it.
And okay, coordination and fighting. All right.
Yeah, and you have a rifle, right? Or no?
Pistol?
No, that's the only weapon you have? Okay. Go for it.
Oh, wow.
Miss.
Nope. Yeah, 0
You
successes.
All right. Yes, indeed. This creature attempts to attack Doc. I will let you go ahead and roll, since this creature is only a hand-to-hand, I will let you go ahead and roll to block, Matthew, so agility and fighting.
Okay. 1 success.
Pretty. And it also jumps towards where Blisco is at, because it saw the big, bright, shiny thing. You are having no escape now. Ha ha ha. Oh, wait. The gray-suited luminary tries to fire at the creature and misses because it's hopping around too much. Who would like to go for you?
I sure would like to go.
That's too bad.
I would like to try to charge the Frau.
Okay. How does charge work?
I mean, I'm not saying I'm trying to execute a move called charge. Actually, I want to try to wrestle the stick away from her.
Okay.
So I don't know if I can get there in one.
Yeah, I'll let you move in one. And let us do a hand-to-hand. I'll make it a little bit easier for you. To D2.
Okay, I spend a fortune.
Okay.
There you go.
You've used up all of your fortunes.
Yep. So I'll roll my remaining die. That's agility and fighting, right?
Mm-hmm.
1 success.
Yeah, you punch her hard, and you two wrestle very hard for a few moments, and you are able to not only grab the wand, but you're able to, as you're fighting, you snap it in half.
Yeah.
And this green kind of energy that you saw around the little, it's like a crop, like a riding crop kind of thing. That's about how long it is. It snaps in half, and you can instantly sense the power in the room kind of goes out. You are both prone on the floor.
Okay.
Why, you, wait a minute. I know you. Let's see. Luminary, is this guy gone? Doop, 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 doop. He has gone. Doop, doop. This luminary. He continues to point the gun at you, Valentino. And he shoots and misses. All attacks are now D2s. So it looks like Blisco is the only one left to go this for your team this turn.
All right.
There are 2 creatures on you.
We're
4.
back down to D2 for being able to hit these, or does the...
Not if you remember that they're made of flesh and bone.
Yeah.
I was going to ask if that...
yeah, it's only D1 now. You're correct.
I'm going to put a laser gun in one of their faces and pull the trigger.
Right. Go ahead, roll it. 1 success is all you needed. God. Go ahead and do some damage.
Yes. Damage roll. I believe it is 8 due to the insight. It is.
With a pop, it explodes, covering you with green ichor.
Gross.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to see if I can't... Actually, this seems like a safe spot to just take
Probably,
things out.
because that one thing is now going to attempt to attack you. So if you would, agility and fighting. We did a, can somebody look up butt when you attack with the butt of your gun? I know we've done this before. Rifle butt. Please roll a 3 damage on this, Rodrigo, or Blisco.
Oh boy.
3 damage.
Two
Okay.
damage.
This creature is like stunned that you have struck it with the butt of your foe seeker. That was his turn. Okay, Luminary over here with Freitag and Dutch will try and shoot Freitag one more time just to see what happens. And he succeeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hits her for 5. Ooh, shoot. She is in pretty bad shape, boys and girls. Pretty bad shape. This Luminary is going to, this one right over here, who I do not think is gone. Yeah. He is going to take a shot at the creature on the far side. He succeeds, and he succeeds in destroying the creature. It was too busy looking at a piece of pretty glass, and destroys it. Finally, it's Frau Freitag's turn. She looks right at you, Dutch. I know who you are. It matters not. I must do what is best for the fatherland. And she shoots you pretty good with her handgun. 3 damage.
Okay.
3 physical damage. So whatever you need.
Soak 1. Yeah.
Okay, so you're at 10. Not 110,
1, 2,
just 10.
9, I think.
That's what she screamed. 9.
Yeah.
All right, top of the round. There are Germans and
Italian.
these other guys here. These guys are tougher than I thought they were going to be. I thought these guys would go down much easier than the.
Well, we also haven't taken a lot of
creatures.
shots at them.
True. I honestly, I think they're the lesser of the threats, but that's just me.
That's kind of what we thought too, but
yeah, their guns do gun damage.
Yeah, they do gun damage. Yes.
You guys okay if I take my turn?
You go for it.
please.
Okay. I'll take a shot at Frau Freitag.
Freitag, okay. So you're using your handgun, D2?
D1 nowadays, I think.
D1, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
2 successes.
Nice, you get a momentum back. Please do some damage to this person.
Okay. Oh, could I have used the salvo?
Sure.
I guess it's too late for now.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'll
She's
make it
right in
vicious.
front of your face, and you're like, I don't care. Pum, 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 pum.
Yeah, I'll make it vicious.
Okay.
Pistol plus my insight. 6, I believe.
6 damage is enough to take her out. She says, I know who you are, and your response is a bullet to the head. And she goes down.
Can I have a response?
Sure.
Dutch, who is an academic, so he could know this. He'll say, Frau Freitag, meet Baron Semity. Bam.
All right. That was Rodrigo's turn. The Illuminati, or not the Illuminati, the Luminary man looks at you and at you, Dutch, and is like, I don't care what you did. You put down your weapons now. And he's going to take a shot at you. And he misses.
As always, sure would like to, but I'm kind of unstable.
You're dead.
He's not dead. He's just unconscious.
Potato. I'll go next.
Okay.
Actually, it's just luminaries left.
It's luminaries
than
plus the one
monster
creature that's
on me
right in
that
front of
seems
you.
to be not particularly effective at actually hitting me so far.
I mean,
He said right before it ripped out his throat.
Yeah, I'm aware. I guess I'm going to take out this creature with the gun.
okay.
Boop, boop.
Roll damage.
So much damage.
One success. It just makes this game way too easy. Yeah, you take it out. It also kind of explodes.
I worked pretty hard for that one success.
You did. I
Yeah.
will agree. You did. But yes, I still contend that the D2 is the best way to go. Very good, Blisco. You have destroyed a creature. More ichor fills your face.
Yeah, and then I'm going to like level the gun at the luminaries and be like, and try and provoke menace to hopefully stop. Because this thing deuced.
They saw it all go off. They don't seem phased. In fact, this one on the far side of you, where he at? There he is. He is going to take a shot at you.
No.
And he misses.
Oh, good.
And that is his turn. Valentino?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna aim and take a shot at this guy.
The one that's closest to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we only go. I'm gonna go ahead and steal that.
It's a D1. Yeah, it's D1.
D1.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I'll just go with.
They're all flesh and bone.
Okay. Okay, 2 success.
Nice, 2 successes. You get a momentum back. Please do some damage on this guy.
Okay. Let's see, 6.
Nice.
With no effect.
Yeah, so he's going to take an injury. His knee also kind of gives out, but from a different direction, and he kind of stumbles down onto the ground. That is Brian's turn, but he is going to, as he is falling down, he's going to try to take a shot at Blisco, who is hiding behind the display stands. He misses as he goes down. Let's see. Is there anybody left? Oh yeah, this third guy. He is also going to try to take a shot at you, Blisco, because you tried to intimidate him, and he does hit. 2 damage, and you've got cover of 2.
Woo!
And that brings us to the last guy who is going to try and take a shot at Dutch. He succeeds for 3 damage.
I'll take 2.
All right.
Uh-huh.
And we are at the top of the round. These luminaries look pretty ragged. Oh, one of them's almost dead.
Only one of
I
them.
won't tell you which one. Oh, no, they're almost all dead. Except for one. It looks like he hasn't taken any damage. So 3 of them, I won't tell you which ones. 3 of them are very damaged. One of them is not much damaged. I don't know. I don't know. In Dungeons and Dragons, don't we have bloodied markers? Weren't we even using bloody markers on bad guys or no?
Yeah, so bloodied bloodied is a system word in 4th edition. So as a game master, I had to inform you when the enemies were bloodied because it would trigger not just stuff from the enemies, but also potentially from your abilities.
Things. Yeah. Okay.
So
I don't feel bad saying bad saying that 3 of these guys look pretty ragged because you have shot kneecaps and you have shot eyes or ears off, and one of them's just kind of standing there without much damage.
Okay, so it really looks like these guys are not going to stop fighting, right?
They want their orb back.
Okay. I'll shoot at one of them.
The one closest to you?
I would like to switch to my rifle. Can I move away from him and shoot him with my rifle?
Yeah, you can move. You can move back and take a shot at him.
Okay, I'll do that. No successes.
My goodness.
Oh, dang.
Aim? Did you use aim on that or no?
I didn't because I moved.
Oh, okay. Dang it. All right. He's going to try and shoot a moving target that is moving away from him. He hits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage.
Wow. I'll take 4.
Okay.
Running out of these.
Yeah. I sure hope the guy with the laser gun does something quick.
He said, hinting broadly.
Let's go. Would you like to take out one of these guys, please?
Yep. Am I still on D? Or these guys are on D1 too?
Yep, they're all on D1 because Rodrigo used his truth.
Okay. Yep.
And you have momentums too, so keep that in mind.
Aim and shoot at the one that's closest to my allies.
Okay. 2 successes. You get 1 success. You get a momentum out of that.
The blap.
Oh yeah, he did. He did. He just lights up and just electricity just crackles all over his body as he just kind of screams, "Oh!" And his body just kind of is eaten away, and all you see is this electric puff of smoke rising up from the ground.
Turn the gun to face the next guys.
Okay, one of them is going to. That guy's already gone. One of them is going to attempt to shoot you. Oh no! You shot at my friend Roger. And he succeeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus your cover.
Yeah.
3.
When does hitting the dirt come in?
As soon as you declare it.
Yeah, but hitting the dirt gives you cover, and you already have cover.
Oh, one double up. Okay.
I think.
That's a good question. I will allow it in this instance. You duck down behind the display case.
Okay.
So you get 2 more cover off that.
Woo! I take a damage.
I mean, it does say you gain +2 cover, so that implies that you actually would gain additional cover. So
Yep. All right, that is that guy. The other guy also. Oh no, Roger. He misses. Yeah. He's got a tear in his eye. His aim is he had a complication. Tears in his eyes because of Roger. His difficulty of hitting you guys now is at a 3.
The late lamented Murano Roger.
Yep.
Leaves behind.
All right, we have a Valentino, and we have that guy already went.
Yeah.
We have a Valentino.
All right. Would this guy be within close range?
I would say, how about this other guy? No, neither one of them are in close range.
Oh, okay.
So that is going to increase your difficulty to 2.
I will. Yeah, I'll scooch up to close range and shoot this guy.
Which let me make a suggestion. Shoot this guy.
Okay. I'll shoot that guy who apparently looks
the guy that you want to shoot is the one that has the bloody kneecap and the missing ear, and not the guy that has a very clean suit on.
Okay. Yeah, so I will do that, and I'll go ahead and take a momentum.
Momentum, sure.
Since I can't aim. And we'll see what happens. Hey, 3 success.
And 3 successes. All right. You get that momentum back. Please deal damage to this guy. Please
deal damage
to this guy. Yep. He's
6
gone.
damage. Okay.
He's gone.
I will kind of turn and aim at the next guy and say, pretty much outnumbered now. You should probably give it up.
The Illuminaries will never stop. We must protect the orb at all costs, even if it means our lives. We are at the top of the round.
I'll go. Hang on.
Okay.
Let me go first. Because Dutch will say, Blisco, do not shoot them. We need their suits. And then I'll take a shot at the remaining one.
I mean, yeah, okay. At this guy? Okay.
And I'll spend a momentum.
All right. Yep. Get a momentum back.
5 successes.
Wow, you get 3 momentum back. Oh, yeah, because of your handguns.
Firearms, right?
I should get 4 momentum back, right?
Oh,
is there a D1 to hit him?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to
do some damage.
Deal some damage. 5.
He is dead.
Okay. Seriously, don't zap that guy. We need a suit.
There's bodies. You could put together a couple of good suits out of all the dead bodies in the room.
If we can put together 3 suits, I'm happy.
Yeah. I mean, don't you want to put together 4 suits?
Nope. We're going to walk out with 3 suits and an injury.
Okay. All right. This guy is going to try and shoot Valentino one more time. And he succeeds. 3 damage.
Okay.
Minus whatever your stuff is.
2 is good, so I'm left with 2.
How many do you have left? You have
2.
2 damage or 2 stress left? Okay.
Yes.
All right. You guys want to open up on this guy?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Can I do the thing now, Judge?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I know this guy hasn't been damaged, so just to give you guys a heads up.
Yeah, we might not. This might not do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Although, considering the rolls that Blisco's had on his last damage, it's 2 successes, so you
Hey.
hit, you get a momentum back.
How does spending momentum on damage work?
For
1 for
every, 1 for 1. For every momentum you spend, 1 more die you get to add into your pool. Up to 5? I think you can only spend up to 5.
Add 1 challenge die to the pool per momentum. Limit 3 for damage. Limit 3 for
Oh,
damage.
3 for damage? Okay, so 3.
1 per customer.
Am I good
You
with
can spend
spending
3.
2 momentum here, guys?
Do it.
Yeah.
Cool. That was disappointing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He is, his hair is standing up on end. It's the slicked back
That's
hair.
4 piercing.
Lens falls. Yep. Lens falls out of his glasses. He looks a little toasty. So there is a Dutch and a Valentino. Did you just go? No,
I
you
haven't
couldn't.
gone
have gone.
No.
Okay. There's a Dutch and a Valentino.
Well,
This man is pretty crispy.
aim and shoot, and
All right.
with 1 momentum,
Okay.
and 2 successes.
2 successes. Very good. Do your damage.
Alrighty, and 5.
Very good. He is dead. There's an alarm going off. You are in a room with iron bars blocking your way.
Mhm.
Briscoe, try to open up our way, turn off the alarm. I guess Dutch, try to fix Doc. I'll see if I can spy anything with the ghost mask other than the little girl.
Okay.
Hey, you put on your mask. Little girl appears. She walks from her corner all the way up to you and holds out her hand.
Try to grab her hand.
Give me. Your hand goes right through her.
Oh, sorry, I'm not. I can't give you.
I want
We only
my
need the
necklace. I want my locket. I want my necklace. Give me my necklace. Give me my necklace. Please roll a will plus resilience.
Just need to bump up my resilience.
1 success.
1 success.
Her screaming does not affect you. You're not too freaked out by the sight of this creepy little ghost girl starting to scream at you as her mouth gets bigger and bigger and bigger and her hair starts to raise. Give me my necklace.
Are we really attached to this necklace, Dutch?
One speak of spirit, one to shield from harm, one hit in the shield, unlock charm. I don't think so.
Okay, I try to give her the necklace.
She takes the necklace from you and it turns, as soon as she touches it, it turns into this ethereal material just like her. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Hopefully you can be more at peace now. Anyways, looking around the room, see any other...
Is there anything I can do for you?
Can you get us out of here?
I cannot, but the orb can.
Could you expand on that?
The orb shows you the way.
Okay, I will pull out the orb and look through that.
Yeah, you look through the orb, and what's really cool is everything kind of lights up in this kind of reddish, color because you're looking through a red orb, and you can see a path. As you turn and scan the room, there's like this line that goes out right in front of you, and as you start to scan the room, the line starts to bend and twist a little bit, and it bends and points back every time you turn. The line continues to point you back into that vault chamber.
Okay, I'll head that way.
Can I patch up Doc trying to get him
You can attempt to stabilize
operational?
him, sure. Yeah.
What am I rolling?
You are rolling D12. You're rolling a 12 is what you need to get. D2. Coordination and medicine.
I'll spend a momentum.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
2 successes.
Very good. Yep, you are able to stabilize him, and you are stabilized. Matthew, you are conscious now, but you are still, you have no stress.
Okay.
But you are able to stabilize one of your injuries. All right, you are in this vault area of the grand display room, Valentino, and you continue to look around, and you notice that this line just keeps pointing to the far corner of the room, the southeast corner of the room, and just seems to stop there.
I will check out that southeast corner, see if
there looks to be. Let's go ahead and do an observation plus insight.
Okay. Feel annoyed if I don't. Oh, come on.
Yeah. You get nothing, but man, there's something about this corner of this room.
All right, Doc. Easy does it.
Yeah, you're able to get Doc to his feet.
Did you run?
There's the room is full of bodies, luminaries, for a Freitag, and a bunch of body parts from little brown shirt children, and also bodies of these little short green creatures with the big ears and the teeth and the eyes and the claws.
Oh, cool. These guys leave double the bodies. Let's loot them.
You go and you examine Frau Freitag's body.
I will do that, yes.
Okay, you go and examine Frau Freitag's body, and you do discover she's got a passport. It says Frau Freitag, Greta Freitag. It does show that she is from Germany, so it's got the Nazi passport. You do find a letter in her vest pocket, and the letter is addressed from Reinhardt, the High Command.
Right.
You have failed us. You have failed the Führer, and you have failed me, and you have failed the great Yog-Sothoth. Failure is not acceptable. Return immediately to Murano. Do not return unless you have the red orb. Be aware that there are already members of the British forces that are on scene. And that's really all. You find some monies, you find, her purse, you find some keys.
Well, I'll take this letter.
Okay.
And I will leave her passport on her so that the Reich is implicated.
Okay.
And then I'll be like, okay, Valentino, did you find anything? Because otherwise we'll have to do our plan where we dress up like these guys and try to BS Italian our way out of here.
There's something up with this corner, but I'm not figuring it out yet.
I take a look.
Sure, go ahead. Please roll me in for you. Please roll me a insight plus... reason plus engineering.
Mechanical apply?
Sure. Yes, definitely.
2 successes.
Mechanical. 2 successes. You get 1 success back. You do notice that in this corner of the room, there is a weird kind of like mechanism setting kind of down in the floor. It looks like a gear.
Start fiddling with it, see if I can't figure out what
Yeah, it's almost like if you had a bar of some kind, you could put it into this gear and you could wedge it, and it looks like that gear is attached to something inside the wall.
I need a crowbar.
I got a crowbar in my bag.
Do we still have
no
the iron
crowbars in
bars?
your bags. You
Oh,
have
we still have
3
iron
iron bars.
Okay.
You have 3 iron bars.
Wait. Pull that out.
Okay.
Jam it in there. And
It does. Please roll a brawn plus athletics D1.
Gross.
And if
Yep.
anybody wants to help, they can. So,
Sure, I can help pry.
okay. So brawn plus athletics. You got the 1 success.
Okay.
2 successes, 3 successes. So, sure enough, you pull all of you pull on this iron bar that you've brought with you for whatever reason. Fortunately, you did. And as you pull and pull and pull, you're bending the iron bar to where it's not going to be useful anymore. But this gear turns, and with this groan of like centuries, the side of the wall just kind of creaks slowly open. Dust and spiders come raining down from this opening, and it's a small opening. It's like a hatch you kind of have to crawl through. but it slowly opens as you turn this, and you see an exit into the Great Hall.
Yes, cheer broadly.
Yay, everybody cheers.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Okay, you all crawl through. Valentino, are you still looking through this orb or no?
I think probably not. This one, I'll
Probably
probably
not?
put it
Okay.
back in the bag and zip it up and make sure everything's secure.
Okay, you do that. You are all in the Great Hall of the Glass Museum on the island of Murano.
All right, let's
Exit.
Exit out the.
make it to the main.
back?
Yeah, walk towards the main entrance.
Okay,
Or
you
the back.
exit out the back.
Was it
people
the
are-
back that we were closest to the boat?
Doesn't matter. It's off to the west.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, you could exit from either side. You exit out the back door. You have in your possession a mask. You have in your possession a glowing red orb. You also have in your possession a hood that you were able to get from Egypt, and you have a fake orb as well, all in your possession.
Okay.
You are in the back area of the museum. You see fireworks displays all set up behind the building.
All right. Speedboat.
Yeah. If you guys would like to all run to the speedboat, you reach the speedboat very quickly. The streets are deserted because everyone is down on the southeast part of the island. You can still see the glow from the fire going on. It's been probably 20 minutes since this all happened, since the explosion happened. You all get in the boat, and Blisco is going to give me one of your
Coordination and
driving
vehicles.
things. Yeah, coordination and vehicles. Nice, one success. You fire this thing up. This works just like your old tractor back home. It's a very simple engine. It fires to life. Boom, 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 and you start heading southeast, following the canal southeast out into the Venice Lagoon. And as you drive towards south through the lagoon and then up towards mainland, is that where you're heading?
Yeah.
As you head up towards mainland, you can see the fiery inferno of the warehouse and the ship behind you. And you can see in the bay just all sorts of refuse, boxes and debris. And at one point, you can all see floating up through the water, you see a piece of wood that just has the letters AMI on it. Critical Hit Punch All Nazis is a production of Major Spoilers Entertainment and was produced and edited by me, Stephen Schleicher. If you would like to get a behind-the-scenes making of this episode, be sure to check out the GM Roundtable Octoon Cthulhu Edition at our Patreon page, patreon.com/Major Spoilers. Each week I discuss my plans for the upcoming game session, and Dr. Brad Will is there to share his reactions and advice on how to be a better game master. I will warn you, though, there are spoilers galore in every installment of the GM Roundtable Octoon Cthulhu Edition. So, if you don't like spoilers and don't want to know what I am planning next, don't listen to these episodes. Though, I will say, if you do listen, you'll be able to see how and where the players throw a wrench into my plans, and you're also going to have greater insight into the world that's being built into this campaign. This week, we didn't have any named NPCs, so no shoutouts to our associate producers this week, but next week, we'll feature a lot of surprises, and more than a few of our wonderful patrons will become NPCs in this game. You want your name to appear as one of these NPCs in future episodes, all you need to do is become an associate producer at patreon.com/Major Spoilers. Finally, we want you to record yourself doing your best on Critical Hit and send it to us at podcast@majorspoilers.com, and your voice will join the growing chorus of fans in upcoming episodes as well. Thank you again for listening this week, and here's hoping all of your dice rolls are critical hits.
This podcast is copyright 2023 by Major Spoilers Entertainment, LLC.